Hey family, let me talk to you for a little bit. Well, let's talk about what came out of prayer this week. So listen, for the past couple of years, my husband and I have been on what we like to call a defluffing journey. We've talked about that on our Riding with the Raffers channels. That's our lighthearted way of saying, we're trying to drop some of these LBs. But something we have discussed frequently is that we didn't want to rely on products or quick fixes. Now, no shade, absolutely no shade on anyone who chooses a different path, because I'm considering myself, but I kept saying, girl, just be disciplined and do it. And it sounds real good, but the hardest part, that would be waiting to see results. I'll eat clean for a day, walk a few miles, or work out, and the next morning I'm running to the scale like, let's see how much I lost overnight. But when I see that the number hasn't moved, I'm side-eyeing the air like it's the enemy's fault. And I know God is probably like, wow, really? That's what we doing? But look, we live in a world that demands speed. We want everything right now. If the web page doesn't load fast enough, we tapping the screen or want to throw the computer out. If the microwave takes too long to warm up our meal, we opening the door, staring it down in frustration. And if God doesn't answer our prayer when we want him to, we start questioning if he even heard us at all. Let me bring you into a story you may or may not be familiar with. It's found in the Bible, in the book of Esther. Whether you have read it before or this is your first time hearing about her, Esther was a young woman who became queen. But her role came with serious risk because her people were in danger and she was in a position to help them. But the catch? She couldn't just go to the king and make a request. If she went without being invited, she could be killed. So instead of rushing in, Esther paused. She fasted. She prayed. And when she finally had the chance to speak, she didn't spill all the tea at one time. She invited the king to a banquet and waited. Then she invited him again and waited again. Her patience, not just her boldness, is what helped save her people. Esther's story reminds us that patience isn't weakness, it's wisdom. She could have let her emotions take over. You know how we do? She could have said, let me just do it now, blah, blah. But she knew the right thing done the wrong time could backfire. And the same goes for us. Whether it's defluffing, healing, waiting on a job or a dream or a relationship, just because you're ready doesn't mean it's time. The altar, whether it's a place in your church, your room, or your heart, isn't where we just flat out bring our demands. It's where we bring discipline. It's where we say, God, I trust you enough to wait. Even when the process feels slow, even when the results don't show up right away, because progress isn't always instant, but it's always possible. So here's your challenge this week, because you know I have one. Be patient with your process. Don't curse the slowness. Don't abort the assignment, and don't despise the wait. Remember Esther, and remember this: sometimes God is working behind the scenes while you're still learning to sit still. So if the scale hasn't moved, the inbox is still empty, or the breakthrough feels like it's buffering, don't lose hope. Just because it's not instant doesn't mean it's not in progress. This isn't microwave faith, y'all. We're in Crockpot mode now. And the longer it simmers in that pot, the richer the result. We're not checking for change we can just see. We want change that can be sustained. You got it? All right, that's it for now. Thanks for stopping by. If it blessed you, please share it with someone else who needs a patience reminder. And while you're at it, type patience is my new posture in the comments, and I'll keep you covered in prayer this week. All righty? All right, well, you know what comes next. Remember, when you spend time at the altar, it will definitely alter you. Now let me go get this mile in. Peace.